Hi, I'm Jessica Marksbury for Golf.com, here with legendary CBS broadcaster Jim Nantz. Jim, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Here at the PGA show, Vineyard Vines, huge announcement right now. Tell us some details.
Well, Vineyard Vines is just an incredibly popular American apparel brand, and great guys, family-based. You know, they've been in the golf arena for a while, and they've built a wonderful foundation, and they came to me recently and said, hey, we'd love to have you kind of captain what we're doing in golf and create a line with you that would come out in the spring of 2019. So it's kind of involved in all things that are golf related, and I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be in a partnership with a better group of people who appreciate things being done the right way, especially things that are being done that are authentic. And that's a big buzzword for us in the world of golf. We like authenticity. And we're marching on a wonderful path now, hand in hand as a team, the whole Vineyard Vines team, to try to go and create the next great golf apparel brand.
Well, when I think of Vineyard Vines, I immediately think of fun prints and ties. And
Yeah.
I know you have some fun associations with ties, especially coming up with March Madness.
Yeah,
it would make a nice gift.
Well, the tie is always a very personal thing with me, because every time I would tie a knot, I would think of my dad, who taught me how to tie a tie. So it was a very personal thing, and for years I would give my tie away at the Final Four. This was all supposed to be kind of outside of the camera lens, and no one was supposed to know about it. But, you know, it got a lot of play, and I got to tell you what it led to. It led to a collaboration with Vineyard Vines, and this is where I found out a lot about the people who are now my partners. And we came out with a tie line called the Forget Me Not Collection. And I mentioned my dad before. My dad fought a long, hard battle for 13 years to Alzheimer's. I wrote a book about my father. It became the New York Times bestseller. And it was a love story about a father and a son. I told stories in there about what the significance of the tie was to me. I took the book and saw the outpouring, the community that was reached by that, and opened up an Alzheimer's research center at the famed Texas Medical Center in Houston, home of MD Anderson, home of the DeBakey Heart Institute. Great things have happened. I wanted to put in Houston the world's greatest Alzheimer's research center, and name it for my dad. So anyway, we decided to create a tie line together, all of it going to charity, all of it going to the Nantz National Alzheimer's Research Center at Houston Methodist to help raise awareness and raise money. And I got to tell you, they've been unbelievable teammates on this. It's to the point where the Forget Me Not, with the Forget Me Not flower, and you can understand the play on words there, that collection has expanded into totes and belts and multiple colors of the tie, and I mean, it's done a tremendous amount for Alzheimer's awareness and for research. And that really what brought us together at first. So we came together collaborating on something that was really good for a wonderful cause, and it gets back in part to, you know, the tie being a significant thing to me. And just, you know, the week before Christmas alone, there were over $100,000 worth of the Forget Me Not tie that we created together that were sold at that time.
Wow.
And it's growing. So you mentioned that, and it brings up a lot of really good feelings for me, and particularly a lot of really good feelings about Shep and Ian Murray and the rest of that fabulous team at Vineyard Vines. And I know now when they say they're going to do something, I know the way that they're going to do it with class.